Francesco Serrao arrived in Ternate in 1512, and Sultan Bayanula accepted his arrival. And not only accepted him, Sultan Bayanula also gave him various convenience. For example, Serrao gets a monopoly on the cloth trade and got a position as king advisor. Sultan Bayanula also tells Serrao to convince King Dom Manuel in Portugal to build a fortress here in Ternate and not anywhere else. There is a reason why Sultan Bayanula gave Portuguese the right to monopoly the trades. First, to increase prosperity of the people, because Portuguese willing to pay more than merchants from Java, Arab, and China. Second, to build power for Ternate in its competition with other kingdoms in Maluku. But these things only last for a moment. In 1521, two Spanish fleets, Victoria and Trinidad, were welcomed by Sultan of Tidore Al-Mansur. This is not good for both Portuguese and Ternate. That's why Sultan Bayanula sent a letter for King of Portugal in Lisboa, once again to build a fortress here in Ternate and not anywhere else. What a nice day in Malacca. Mr. Antonio de Brito? Yes, that's me. A letter for you, sir. Oh, I love letter. I wonder who sent me this. Oh my god, it is from my king in Portugal and its viceroy in Goa. Go buy stuff and build stuff in Ternate. I'm in. With that, Antonio prepared his ships with men and logistic, and departed for Malacca in 1521 with 5 ships. He stopped at Gresik and continued their voyage to Banda. Antonio has 2 jobs. First, to sign a trade pact with the people of Banda. Second, to build a fortress in Ternate. After he succeeded with the first task, he went to Ternate. Finally, Ternate. Can't wait to build a fortress here. Hi, I'm Antonio de Brito, and I want to talk to Sultan Bayanula. I'm afraid you can't, sir. Sultan Bayanula already dead. Oh my god, I'm sorry for hearing that. Anyway, who's in charge now? It was his older son, Diallo. But, because he's still too young, his mother, Nyai Cili Nukila, took his place temporarily, and Tarawase as viceroy. Great, thanks for the information. I'll talk to them. After getting the information, Antonio went to meet Nyai Cili Nukila and Tarawase separately to talk about the tasks to be done and establish a good relation and cooperation. Tarawase, for the construction of the fortress, I need a lot of men. Okay, how many do you want? Can you provide me 300 workers? Oh yes, of course, I can do that. Great then, you can start the construction as soon as possible. Before that, I'm curious. Why you ask me to do all this stuff? I mean, I'm just a viceroy. Nyai Cili Nukila is the leader now. About that. What time is it? Oh my god, it is my lunch time. I have to go. See you later. The reason why Antonio asked Tarawase and not Nyai Cili Nukila is because Nyai Cili Nukila is Sultan Al-Mansur's daughter. Now, with Sultan Al-Mansur being friend with Spain, Antonio is suspicious with Nyai Cili and thinking that Nyai Cili will destroy and expel Portuguese from Ternate later. Now back to the fortress. Antonio asked Tarawase to provide 300 workers to build the fortress. Tarawase get the workers from Jailolo. In addition, Portuguese had 200 workers. After all the preparation complete, the construction began. This day, 24th of June 1522, the construction of the fortress began, and I will put this stone as the symbol of the start of the construction of this fort. With that many workers, The fortress was built within 8 months and was completed in 25th of February 1523. At first, during the construction, the fortress was named San João Baptista de Ternate. Later, when the construction finished, it was named Nostra Senhora de Rosario. But, because it was too hard for Ternate people to spell it, they just called it Gamlamo Fortress, following the city where the fortress was built. With Antonio's success, signed a trade pact with the people of Banda and built Gamlamo Fortress within 8 months, King of Portugal was satisfied with what Antonio was doing. That's why, through Viceroy of Goa, he was appointed the governor of Ternate. Mr. Antonio de Brito? Yes, that's me. A letter for you, sir. There is another letter? Oh my god, I love letter. Give me that. It is for my king and his viceroy in Goa. Again. You buy stuffs, you build stuff, you governor now. Yeah, let's go! With that, Antonio became the first governor of Ternate. And speaking about governor, what's the governor's job? Governor has quite a lot of jobs, and it's quite influential. For example, a governor can send an army to overcome a danger, a governor can declare a war, a governor can appoint local kings, and also, about the spice trade, a governor also regulates the spice trade system. So, basically, you're just like a king. Antonio's first act as a governor is to go to meet Elcano, the leader of Spain expedition who's already in Tidore since 8th of November 1521. Hey, Elcano, how you doing? Hey, Antonio. Yeah, I'm not really good. Wait, what happened? Our ship, Trinidad, was broken during our expedition. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Hey, thanks man. Anyway, you came here just for checking? Well, yes and no. First, I want to talk about the Tordesillas Treaty. You know, according to that, Ternate, Tidore, and Maluku are included in Portuguese territory. So, technically, you are not allowed to be here. That's not good for me. And how about my ship, Trinidad, and its crew? Don't worry, I will take it to Ternate and repair it there. Alright then. With that, Spain's ship, Victoria, that are full loaded with spices, depart from Tidore and arrived in Spain safely. Come in. Sir, I have some news for you. Tell me, there is a ship that come from Banda and want to buy some clothes. Alright, I will send a rowboat to guide them to Ternate. Antonio sent 20 men with rowboats to guide the ship, but they ran aground on the beach of Tidore and people in Tidore slaughtered them. Antonio heard about what happened to his men. He was furious and called Sultan Almansur. Yo, who's this? It's me, Antonio de Brito. Oh, Antonio from Portugal. How you doing? Cut the crap and let's get straight to the point. Whoa, why so mad? Come on, don't act like you don't know anything. Your people murdered my man. Whoa, I don't know anything about that, man. I want you to be responsible for what your people are doing. Whoa, why should I be responsible for something that I don't know? Ho, so that's your answer? You will regret that. Antonio, who's already hit Sultan Almansur because he cooperated with Spain, reject Portuguese monopoly, and now don't want to take responsible for the murder of his men, declare a war with Tidore. Antonio asked Tarawase to gather an army and combine it with Portuguese army. With that, Antonio led the attack to Maluku the capital city of Tidore, and burned it to the ground. After that, they went and attacked Makian, Kiowa, and Gane. Even though people in Gane built defenses to hold Portuguese and Ternate army, they were no match, and Gane was burned to the ground. So, that's it. Antonio's reign gave the pattern and characteristic of the Portuguese government in Maluku for the next 50 years, and several governors after him followed the same pattern. And next, the second governor,